Thank you.
Making it to graduation day isn't enough anymore. Find out what challenges lie ahead for landing a new job and one Aggie professor's efforts making it a little easier. Plus, the Arctic blast brought damage to pipes and homes across Texas, but another critical infrastructure is under attack tonight. Public roads. KRHD investigates.
And as we head toward the end of the week, we're going to be keeping an eye on this storm system out here as that swings closer to Texas. That could bring thunderstorm chances on Friday. The 25 News starts right now.
And open.
Connecting the Brazos Valley. This is 25 News.
Mike and Q.
Good evening and thanks for having us in your homes for KRHD News at 6. I'm Hallie Jones. Our big story tonight, landing a job after graduation day. It's something new grads are finding harder to achieve in the age of COVID-19, but one Aggie professor is trying to make it a little easier. Tonight, our Brittany DeFran explains.
Animation, here's your next set. Stand by in 3, 2, 1, and Q.
So let's take a look at the 4 fastest growing jobs across the U.S. right now. The Labor Department expects demand for wind turbine service technicians to grow 61%. Nurse practitioners expected to grow 52%. Solar installation jobs projected to grow the growth of 51%, and occupational therapy assistants expected to grow 35%. The state's Economic Development and Tourism Office says Texas has 5 big sectors of industry. There's a little bit of everything Texas is known for. Some of the biggest Fortune 500 companies have their home base located in Texas. The EDT says all 5 sectors are set to see billions in investments over the next 5 years and are booming sectors for the job market. Meanwhile, one industry seeing a big boom in Texas tonight, green energy. Even though the Lone Star State is known for its crude oil reserves, it also leads the U.S. in wind power. In fact, Texas generated more electricity from wind turbines than coal last year. Experts say that boom in green energy also means high demand for green workers. This means more blue-collar jobs for wind, solar, and other renewable energy sectors across Texas. Tonight, thousands of Aggies and their supporters remember those who have passed on, answering the roll call of Aggie muster. The long-standing tradition at Texas A&M honors those of whom have recently died. Today, muster roll calls will be held at over 200 locations all across the world, populated by Aggie students, alumni, and all who bleed maroon. More than 1,000 Aggies have passed away since last year.
We remember those that we've lost in the last year, and we answer here for them. So it's a day of celebration, it's a day of reflection, and it's a day of remembrance.
If you're unable to attend one of the 220 musters hosted in person, you're invited to watch the campus muster online through the Aggie Network website. The event starts at 7 p.m. and you can even type in a roll call response for a person you wish to honor. Head on over to KRHD News for more details. Meanwhile, this year's Muster Camaraderie Barbecue looked a little different this year due to the pandemic. Event coordinators instead handed out more than 1,000 vouchers for prepaid meals to local restaurants today. But those who came still had a chance to take in a little Aggie spirit. The Aggie First Lady Reveille made a special appearance along with this year's Yell Leaders. Organizers asked diners to activate the vouchers within the next 2 months.
Other side. Somebody viz in 3, 2, 1, rolling in, and Q.
Having trouble getting your vaccine? Well, Brazos County residents have some new hope tonight. County health officials say they are getting a huge influx of cash to start mobile vaccinations starting in June. DSHS gave the county $785,000 today, and officials say this will help them hire more people needed to roll out vaccinations to those in need. We'll have more on this story tonight at 10. Meanwhile, Blinn College's chancellor says the school will return to in-person classes this fall, thanking students and staff for doing their part to make the campus safe during the pandemic. Chancellor Mary Hensley says COVID-19 is still too much of a threat to hold this semester's commencement ceremony in person. She says the event will be live streamed on YouTube on May 13th at 6:30 p.m. Head on over to KRHDnews.com for the latest graduation info.
And Viz, stand by. This is into a package. Here's your next set. So I visit 30 again. And 3, 2, 1, rolling in and cue.
Well, the economies in Bryan and College Station are slowly making their way back to where things were before COVID-19. But experts say those on the job hunt have nothing to worry about in the Brazos Valley. Brazos County officials say the area has the third lowest unemployment for the metro size area of this size across Texas. And as businesses continue to open back up, now could be the perfect time to apply for a new gig.
Well, actually, we're finding here at Workforce Solutions Brazos Valley that all jobs are available. I have not met an employer yet who is satisfied with all the employees that they have.
Park says employment is progressing nicely in the Brazos Valley, with unemployment holding slightly below 6%. Texas energy giant ExxonMobil making a big investment toward a cleaner planet, $100 billion in fact. The company says it's investing in carbon capture technology at the Houston Ship Channel in hopes of pulling millions of tons in pollution out of the air. ExxonMobil posted its carbon sequestering proposal online and says it plans to capture 100 million tons of carbon by 2040 at the major seaport. Parents of children with autism now have the opportunity to improve their kids' communication skills without leaving home. Texas A&M Psychology Department is using a Coach to Communicate program, teaching parents ways to improve communication with their autistic child and give them a chance to upload a video for researchers to review.
We think the reason that we want to coach parents is kind of like parents is the one that be with them all day. Parents know their child the best, and they're kind of like the first teacher of their kids.
The program includes 10 online meetings over 3 months with researchers there to coach parents on helping their autistic children. Go to krhdnews.com for more on the program. Students from Blinn College now have epic bragging rights. The Marketing and Communications Department just won 2 collegiate advertising awards, a gold award for their winter-spring athletics recruiting guide, and a silver.
Let's take that again.
Was that C? Yep.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Just slow down a little bit.
I don't know.
Right, stand by in 3, 2, 1, and cue.
Students from Blinn College now have epic bragging rights. The Marketing and Communications Department just won 2 collegiate advertising awards, a gold award for their winter-spring athletics recruiting guide and a silver award for materials marketing their Associate of Science and Engineering degree. The awards program is a national competition recognizing excellence in college marketing and advertising.
Okay, going into the B block next. You got 2 stories before weather.